With RevEng 2021, you can now generate NURBS surfaces from a mesh model with a single mouse click. To extract NURBS curves and surfaces from a mesh, select a mesh model from the project panel and open the Sketch NURBS tool from the model menu. The default interaction mode of the tool now includes a new powerful algorithm to compute the NURBS surfaces automatically. The surface count parameter determines the targeted number of NURBS surfaces, and it is automatically determined by default. To manually control the number of surfaces, disable the Automatic Surfaces Count option and set the targeted surfaces count. Select the Preserve Sharp Features option if the mesh model contains sharp edges that should be preserved in the NURBS model. The Surface Details parameter determines the density of the control points of the NURBS surfaces. Set it to a lower value in case you need to capture less detail of the underlying mesh. Click Automatic Surfaces to automatically compute a network of NURBS curves and surfaces on the mesh model. When performing this operation the first time, an optimization of the mesh model will be performed to ensure optimal results. The optimized mesh will also be added to the project data. When the NURBS extraction is complete, the left panel will show different display modes that allow you to inspect the result. Select Mesh and Surface to display simultaneously the mesh model and the network of NURBS curves and surfaces. Select Mesh Only to display only the initial mesh model, or Surface Only to display only the generated NURBS surface. When the Deviations display mode is selected, a color map is applied on the NURBS surface to visualize the deviations with respect to the original mesh. You can adjust the range of color scale by adjusting the maximal deviation in the left panel. The color map and the distribution of the deviations will be adjusted in real time. Adjust the small arrows on the deviation histogram to set a minimal tolerance value that will be displayed only in green. The NURBS edges are colored red where the tangential discontinuity of the NURBS surfaces is greater than 2 degrees. This allows you to check for potential continuity issues. Select the Sketch Curves with Mouse interaction mode to edit or optimize the existing NURBS grid manually. You can improve the NURBS grid by relocating or adding additional control points to better capture the shape of the object while improving the aspect ratio of the NURBS quads. Use the Undo command, Ctrl-Z, to undo any unwanted editing operation. Improving the shapes of quadrangle regions in challenging points helps in obtaining a smoother surface that can be more easily imported into other CAD software. When you are satisfied with the current NURBS layout, click Compute Surfaces to update all the NURBS of the current model. You can then go back to the initial interaction mode to explore the deviations or export the final model in steps or IGES file format. Make RevEng 2021 yours and start reverse engineering with a few simple clicks.